Stay tuned. Band in Seattle starts right now. Hey, welcome to Band in Seattle. I'm Xander. Band in Seattle features up-and-coming bands from all over who are hoping for their break on the national stage. Tonight, we feature Blackheart Honeymoon and La Sang Song. Many bands can boast intricate arrangements, hook-laden melodies, precision instrumentation, and heart-melting harmonies, but few deliver the goods like Blackheart Honeymoon. And they're here in our studio, ready to share their music and stories. We'll be right back.
And I got pretty. Never kiss your tongue in my mouth. The only black heart I forgot. The fingers you stomped. The ring her heart keeps forgetting. But the bed was pure. Let's say I wrote I'm a Liar and I Love You using magnetic poetry, which are like bits of words that you stick on a refrigerator. I had a horrible writer's block and I was just out of a really terrible relationship, and that kind of helped me break through that writer's block. When I was a kid, we would go camping near the Samuelside campground, and Gus Hullenthaler, who's the owner of the Blue Moon, would play guitar and sing songs, and just seeing him and seeing how people were enamored with him and just like hearing the beautiful music that was coming from him was really, I think, what hooked me.
So the name Blackheart Honeymoon came from refrigerator magnet poetry. This is at a time where Ian and I were drinking a lot. In one of our late night sessions, the words were flying around the refrigerator and something just kind of stuck. Mountain Speak was written by Ian at a time when our friendship was at an all-time low. And that's a song that emotionally cuts to my core.
Where have you gone, friend? The nearest bed is alone. To a place where I am now. Where are you going? The dark rooms are empty. To a place where all is not. I feel really lucky to play music with Wes, because I think that Wes is probably the best bass player in Seattle. That's my opinion, but he's also such a driving force in the band. Like he's like a tactician. So he tends to be the one that hurts the cats. Like I do the creative, ephemeral stuff, and he's the one that does like the brass tacks. A few of the members of the band are in another band, Loma Marcos, and they felt like they didn't have enough time. It was like the very, very same day that they had left the band, I put out a Craigslist ad and I got a response from Adrian.
So I answered an ad on Craigslist and I looked at their pictures and it was 6 guys, and so I emailed Ian and said, I don't know what you think about this, but I would love to audition and I really want to sing in a band too and play keys, and I don't know if you've ever had a girl in the band, but I think it would be fun.
They only talk about your soul when it's old or young. They only talk about your heart when it's foolish or triumphant. When it's foolish or triumphant. Now remember when you took me to your secret place.
auditioned a bunch of other people I never actually asked, honestly. But we met up once, and at the end of that, they asked if I wanted to join.
And I think Adrian's just a really talented keys player. She's a really phenomenal singer. Our voices go well together. And I think the band needed it. I like having a woman in the band. I think that it's a good thing. I mean, I think that if you're a good musician and you're the right fit for the music, then that's what's important. It's not like a boys' club.
Band in Seattle will be right back with more of Blackheart Honeymoon.
Slap bass is probably one of my favorite techniques, and I think it's the percussiveness of the playing that really draws me to it. I think, you know, I'm probably more of a drummer at heart, but I just happen to stick with bass.
It's a clean radiation, it vibrates my skin, and I've been living so long with this original sin that I...
In clean radiation, I get a great opportunity to practice my slap bass chops.
Now these tall, skinny hipsters and their tight jeans talk about our music like it's part of their scene, but it's not. It's a part of you and me. But I ain't never been here, but something I just can't do. I don't care if you love me or you think I'm cool. I just wanna say something true.
I just love Steve. I love how he plays guitar. He has this really great both blues and rock and roll sensibility.
I got into playing bands a little later. I played a lot in my room by myself before I ever had the courage. I kind of was under the impression that you had to be at a certain level to be in a band. Now, after I've been in a few, I know that that's not the case. If you can play at all, you should form a band and then be in it and go do it, because that's, to me, what it's more about, is about making noise or music with your friends. I'm actually really thankful for my parents for grounding me one summer and taking the car away. I didn't have anything to do but sit in the house and play guitar, and it's absolutely why I'm here today.
Sometimes we almost stand naked. I get a little bit of a Zeppelin feel from it, which is cool because I'm a big John Bonham fan.
We all must come stand naked. Oh, comfort in the fact one day I will die. Oh, comfort in the fact one day I will.
Welcome to my home studio. Scheduling can be exhausting because I spend all day wrangling kids, and then my wife comes home and she's exhausted from working all day, but it's her turn to take over the kids while I'm off to band practice or have to do some freelance work.
Your hands are cracked and burned, with the bends up on my skin. Our lips pressed together, you got your muddy boots in my bed.
But it's all worth it because music is what makes me feel whole.
A happy day like today. The coffee and the rattle, and no more to say. You're wondering why, it's 'cause we didn't pay. This is my last song to you. The bullet doesn't feel pain. It leaps from a casing straight through the brain. My 6
Seattle is an incredible melting pot of raw talent, and there's no way I wouldn't want to be a part of that.
The music scene in Seattle has always been interesting to me. I've always gone to shows and been involved mostly behind the scenes. I think that it's a whole new experience for me to be in it and not just listening or there with the band or reviewing the band. It's giving me much more appreciation, I think, for what musicians go through in Seattle.
Definitely the band scene is very incestuous, and I mean, I play in 3 bands right now, and I know most drummers play in at least 2.
There's just something magical about it where all these bands are coming together and really supporting each other and sort of sharing fans, and so we're all trying to make it together. It's like a team effort.
The truth might come from one voice. The chorus too loud. We don't have a choice to hear the good word over the noise. This is my last song to you.
Next on Band in Seattle is La Sang Song. The band's leader, Craig Chambers, draws from folk styles with thoughtful lyrics carried by a keen sense of vocal melody. Stay tuned.
Is it upon your head to lay down some lines? Heaven only.
Aged Rogue is about, you invest a lot of your life and you make a lot of sacrifices to do your music, and it may not pan out in the end.
Have you heard the story of the aged road, and how we searched forever just to find that pot of gold? He was once young.
I got the name La Sang Song. I was just inspired one time when I was in a French class, and it translates to the blood song.
And won't someone take a picture of him? Won't someone tell him that his only limit is the sky?
I'm Adria Garcia. I'm the vocalist, guitar player, and drummer for La Sang Song. I'm also the owner of Indian Summer Vintage.
Years did pass and many songs were played. The irresistible love affair with the image of a saint.
I've always been into music. My parents were dancers. My dad plays drums. Although I didn't really grow up playing music, I eventually, around 18, bought my first guitar at a garage sale and was hooked, and met Craig, and we started playing together.
I know we've all got dreams of wine and song and cream, but living on the edge can tend to make you lean, 'cause they want your nose to the stone and your elbows covered in grease, and they want you coming home tired and weak every day.
The Sang Song started as a project of Craig's. I was playing music around the house. Next thing I knew, I was singing all the songs with him. We were singing together. Min, who had been a friend of ours and a fellow musician, he kind of got in and he loved the music, and we started just playing weekends in our living room. It's just kind of a little project.
know you might say, well, I wanna be rich someday, 'cause it's a dream of mine as well, but there's a hefty price to pay, 'cause you gotta eat that gold while you're stepping on your neighbor's face, and you'll choke on that in the after days, okay?
Some drinks got passed around and we were thinking, we should play that, we should take it to the streets. And next thing I know, we have a show with the Moondoggies at the Blue Moon, and it's been on ever since.
So I'll never be ashamed about living the way I live, 'cause I don't need your cars or your clothes or your pills, just because I know what I know. We're all pieces of the Holy Ghost, and no one can ever take that away, because we're all coming back someday. And you know the leaves, they don't fall that far from the tree.
I have to say I didn't really study a lot of song structure or anything like that. I'm kind of a hack, really, as far as, like being a good musician, I guess. A good musician, you might want to call it that. I'm mostly self-taught on the guitar, and I always kind of felt like that was a better route, at least for me. I don't know. Kind of felt like when people had too much training, they tended to just mimic things more than try to go out on their own and just, you know, kind of like, oh, this just sounds good to me, so I'm just going to do it.
Hello, Mom. Where have you been? Have you seen the horse and the state that he's in? Should have wrote a letter, you could have written down a note.
A war is, it's more of a love song than a war song. One of my ancestors who had gone to the Civil War, when he came back, his wife didn't even recognize him at all. And just that idea that you can go under such strenuous circumstances that you don't even look like yourself anymore.
Band in Seattle will be right back with more of Lasang Song.
Romantic Citizen is, you know, keeping in with Craig's sort of perspective of, you know, protest music, where it's us versus them.
Several romantic, unwashed citizens that came into the kitchen, used the back door to get in. They were tired of their pockets always hemorrhaging, and the gravity in their head started to ring. They poured gas on the floor and waited till the car pulled in, and with just one match, houses started going up all over the town.
If you believe in something and you write a song about it, you could inspire enough people to have that same belief and maybe to cause change because of that belief.
Get used to the sun and the moon and the cold hard ground, because life's not fair. You've said this several times in defense.
I think it's hard to describe the music of Lasang Song. I mean, sometimes I've said folk, but I don't know that it's necessarily folk. It's acoustic, somewhat, but somewhat electric. It's a hybrid.
I feel like the songs kind of are tales in a sense. Like each one has a story.
Got everything I want, nothing I need. All you institutions can't find someone else to bleed.
And there's also a protest vibe. There's a vibe of hope, and there's a vibe of new beginnings, that there is more to life than just things and money and getting. It's about having what you have and enjoying that.
If it's all right, fine with you. You can take away my wallet, but please leave me with my shoes and hold on tight to what you thought was right. We won't celebrate your name or keep you warm at night. I am not afraid. No, I am not afraid. All you eager armies can go drink some lemonade.
I get to play in a band with two people who've been playing in the Seattle scene for over 16 years. And so they have a lot of insight, and I feel like seeing so many shows over the years, I've had a lot of insight, and I dig the scene here.
I grew up mostly in Fort Myers, Florida, and there just isn't really the infrastructure in Fort Myers. But here, you know, it's easy to meet a bunch of people and yeah, just get something together and start playing out, find some clubs. If you just keep doing it, you'll get some shows.
Oh, you cannot retreat while you're smiling or kneeling. Cannot get thoughts through the hole in your hat. When you're on fire, can you smell yourself burning? There ain't man alive that can guarantee that.
It's not like a painting where you paint it and you hang it on the wall and it's always there. It's like music lasts for those few moments while you're creating it, and if people don't see it while it's being created or get it at the time, or the fads change, or the musician gets too old or whatever, you know, then it's gone, you know. It's the nature of the game, I guess.
This is the one that calls to me, making me so drowsy but setting me free. Heaven sent this water from above, counter of my days and my monument of love.
Thanks for watching Band in Seattle. To see the complete concerts held in our studios, go to our webpage, bandinseattle.com. Next week, we'll return with more great music and great stories on Band in Seattle.